What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got the Super Bowl predictions. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs, they're trying to go back and back. Buccaneers, they're trying to make it back since, I don't know, it's their last time since the playoffs, 2005? And now all of a sudden, since they're back, now they got Tom Brady. Now they just went to the Super Bowl. Insane. So it's gonna be a good matchup, and let's go over who I think's gonna win. So let's just take a look at some of the storylines really quick. The old versus the new. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, 43-year-old versus a 25-year-old, and possibly the next GOAT. Possibly. That's if they win this game. That's if they win this game. If the Chiefs win this game, there's a chance Patrick Mahomes could be the next GOAT. If not, I don't think it's ever going to happen. I genuinely don't think someone like Tom Brady's ever going to come back again. So, we're just going to wait and see what happens. But this is just going to be an absolutely great game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting their own Super Bowl. No cannons because they want to keep it as a neutral site game in a way. So no cannons. So that's not going to happen, sadly. That'd be cool though. So it's going to be a super interesting game. Let's go ahead. Let's start by talking about, just the teams, man. Buccaneers, obviously we know we have Tom Brady. You have that electrifying offense. You have Mike Evans, you have Chris Godwin, Cameron Brate, Gronk, you have Leonard Fournette, you have Rojo, you have Antonio Brown, who's I'm probably gonna say he's gonna be coming back for the Super Bowl, so that's gonna be huge for them. That offensive line, that's a great offensive line for them. They have been absolutely amazing for Tom Brady and those Buccaneers. I mean, Tristan Wirfs, man, rookie, probably the best offensive line in this past draft. He is absolutely playing lights out. Now looking at the Chiefs offense, you got Patrick Mahomes, obviously. The offensive line is banged up pretty badly. That's going to be something to keep an eye on for the Chiefs. And then you're also looking at the receiving core. You have, obviously, or just their weapons in general. Tyreek Hill, he's a beast, obviously. Travis Kelce. Then you have, who else you have? Mecole Hardman. Don't they still have Sammy Watkins? You have Le'Veon Bell. Is Clyde back? I'm not too sure, but I'm not too sure if Clyde Edwards-Helaire is back. But you have all those guys, electrifying offense. It's going to be an offensive game. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be an offensive game. Both teams have the firepower to get this game done. And this is going to be an absolute great game. And I cannot wait to watch it. Now let's go head to the two teams' defenses. Now talking about the Buccaneers' defense. You have the defensive line, Jason Pierre-Paul. You have Ndamukong Suh. You have all those guys up there. They're going to dominate. Especially with that banged up offensive line that the Chiefs have. They will dominate this game. Linebacker core, you got Devin White. He's been absolutely a stud his first 2 years in the NFL. And he will keep on growing. He's going to play an absolute huge role this game. And then you go to their secondary. You got a young core who can be taken advantage of. They didn't play necessarily that well versus the Packers. Even versus the Washington football team, they didn't play the greatest. It's going to be hard containing Travis Kelce, and it's going to be also hard containing Tyreek Hill. So, that secondary, they got to get their act together. Not necessarily act together, but they need to step up, and I think they're going to have a huge role in this game and how it plays out for the Buccaneers defense. And they're also getting, who they're getting back? They're getting, oh my gosh, who they're getting back? Who was it? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I can't remember. It was their safety. Dude, I can't remember. But you know who I'm talking about. But they're getting him back. So, their defense, pretty solid. Go to the Chiefs' defense. Man, they got a pretty good defense too. D Ford, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, not D Ford. Bro, hold on. Let me just make sure. Because, let me just make sure I'm getting this right. Yeah, wait, no. He's first. He's saying first. Bro, who's the Chiefs player? Not D Ford, but Chiefs players. Bro, who are they? Chris Jones. There we go. Chris Jones on that defense line. That's huge. He's played absolutely great this whole season. So he's obviously gonna have a huge game today. Linebackers. I mean, I don't think they have the best linebacker core. It's okay, but again, it's not the greatest. If I'm not mistaken, unless I'm just forgetting somebody. But I don't think I am. But they've played solid this year. Going to the secondary. I just bit my tongue. But Tyrann Mathieu, obviously the Honey Badger, he's played great. Bashard Breeland, he's played great. Daniel Sorensen, he's played great. I'm looking here just to make sure I'm not missing anybody. But L'Jarius Sneed, he's played great too in his rookie season. So all of them have played absolutely great this season, and their secondary is going to have a big task ahead of them, especially versus this offense from the Buccaneers. So this is going to be a huge game. So, well, before we get in all this, who do I think is going to be who do I think is going to have to be the X factor for both teams? I'm going to do that really quick. For the Buccaneers, the X factor is going to have to be Rojo. Rojo, they're running backs. Rojo, especially Rojo. I think he has to get some type of running game going. It's going to be huge. Rojo, X factor for the Buccaneers. Now, for the Chiefs, their X factor is going to be, well, I'm going to go ahead and say their whole offensive line, man. Their tackles. They're going to have a big task ahead of them, and they got to play great. And I think, they're going to play great. So I think they're going to be fine. I mean, I think they're going to have some troubles, but I think they'll... No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say Mecole Hardman. I think he'll step up from last week. I think he'll play fun. I think he'll play a good game. But who do I think will win Super Bowl, whatever, 50-something, with the Weeknd performing at halftime? I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady going to his 10th, winning his 7th. I got it. I just think that defense is going to be able to hold out. And I get the final score being 34-28. That defense is going to be able to hold out. And they're going to win. And they're going to be able to hold out for the Buccaneers. With Tom Brady getting one interception. He'll throw a pick. But he'll play a good game. He'll play a good game. So the Buccaneers are going to get their first Super Bowl title, I think, in their history. So good for them, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be a great game on Sunday night, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And again, let me disclaimer. I'm sorry, Chiefs fans, but last time I did this was last year. I picked the Chiefs last year to win. I was right, so I'm still 1 for 1. I'm trying to go 2 for 2. I'm going to go for 2 for 2. So the Buccaneers are going to win. So I'm sorry, but to the Super Bowl we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Here we go to the Super Bowl.